From the Grand Ole Opry to York, Carolina, country musician and veteran Rockie Lynne has landed 3 singles on the Billboard Hot Country Song charts. Now he has released a brand new documentary which gets very personal on Prime Video. He joins us in studio to tell us a little bit more about that. Thank you so much. Welcome to York, Carolina.
Hey, Jamarca.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me, man.
And before I go any further, thank you for your service to this country. We appreciate that.
My honor to do so. The Army gave me way more than I ever gave the Army, that's for sure.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about, you obviously had some hits on Billboard, so you've done lots of things, played at the Grand Ole Opry, but now you're doing something that's really personal with this new documentary, Where I Belong, which kind of chronicles, I mean, you were abandoned as a child?
I was found in a garbage dumpster out in the country, and I grew up at a place called the Barium Springs Home for Children, where I spent the first part of my life, and then I was adopted by a wonderful family when I was a young man, and I was in the military, like you said, and moved to California I was going to be Eddie Van Halen, except taller and more handsome.
Of course, right?
And then I moved to Nashville and did okay, but then they decided to make this movie about me. I also have a charity called Tribute to the Troops, and we visit families who's lost loved ones, fathers and daughters and brothers and sisters in combat since 9/11, and we've been fortunate enough to help send 123 children to college.
That's incredible.
Whose parents have died in the war. And then they did this movie called Where I Belong, which is what I'm here talking to you about, and they found my father.
Wow.
They found my actual biological father, and he never knew that I'd been born, never had any sort of idea that he had another child. He had a wonderful family, but he didn't know that I was born. Guess what he did?
What did he do?
Marcus. He was a guitar player in a country band.
I mean,
he was a paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne.
That's incredible.
And he rode a motorcycle his whole life. So within 10 minutes of meeting each other, we knew that he was my father and I was his son.
So you're finding out where you belong. And I think we have some video from this series and your work with the troops as well. It's on Prime Video. People can go there and watch it now. It's out.
They can go out there and watch it now. We'd love for them to do so.
What do you want them to take away from this story?
This story isn't really about me. It's about anybody that has a dream or has a place. I think that all orphans, all adoptive children are always wondering, well, who am I? Where am I from? And I think it's whether you're a guitar player or a singer or a broadcast journalist or a rickshaw driver in Kyrgyzstan, if you're willing to put in the work and the time, you'll find your tribe. My father, after I met him, shortly afterward, he passed away. And before he died, he gave me his guitar. He wasn't able to play anymore. He had arthritis in his hands, and he wasn't able to play and sing. And so in the last part of his life, I would sit on his couch and play for him, and he would sing along with me. And then right before he passed, he was kind enough to give me this guitar, and you guys are kind enough to let me, the song I'm going to sing today is about him. It's called My Father's Guitar.
It's fantastic. I mean, I'm a child of adoption, so that heralded with me when I heard that story. So I was like, I definitely wanted to share this with the upstate. Where can people go to find out more information about you? And I'm going to get out of your way and let you perform.
You can go to rockielynne.com, and everything you need to know is probably there.
Awesome. And check out Where I Belong on Prime Video. We'll put a link for you to check that out as well. We're going to get out of here. What are you going to perform for us today?
I'm going to do my father's guitar.
There you go.
Rockie. On my father's guitar.
There you
How
go.
crazy is that?
Thank you so much for being here.
Brother.
Rockie Lynne, everyone.
Yes, sir.
My father's guitar laid silent in the closet of his home in Miller's Creek. His hands no longer played the way they used to. I guess he was keeping it from me. Back when he was younger on the road, he took it everywhere, so I'm told. Honky-tonks and bars, out amongst the stars, there never was a song he didn't know. My father's guitar laid silent in the closet of his home in Miller's Creek. His hands no longer played the way they used to. I guess he was keeping it from me. Well, I remember how it felt when he told me that he'd always dreamed of Nashville, Tennessee. writing country songs. I guess I knew it all along. We shared more than just our family tree, and he called himself a rounder all his life. He made a few mistakes but saw the light. And as the story goes, and a few of you may know, I'm one of his mistakes that he made right. My father's guitar laid silent in the closet of his home in Miller's Creek. His hands no longer played the way they used to. Well, I guess he was keeping it for me. Yeah, I guess he was keeping it